Thermax Foundation has started an innovation in the teacher training space by starting a monitoring and evaluation tool. The name of the tool is Kaizen, and this was started to ensure that every input in the teacher training that has been given, how is it actually impacting the teachers and then to the students. So this is the platform which has been built to check and to build the capacities of the Thermax Foundation's LIFT program as a data-driven coaching program, which not only trains the teacher but also ensures that the mastery of their skill is being built. The tool has been, there are 4 to 5 important components of this tool, and the first and the most important component is the teacher observation tool, where the program manager, when they go to the classrooms of the teachers, they do record the performance of the teacher in this format, and the data is being recorded where what has been the teacher's performance on every single row of a rubric, which has been given a code names as per the curriculum content. So A1 is about setting a goal for your classroom, that is aim. A program manager records the performance of the teacher on the rows of the rubric, which has already been shared with teacher. The program managers also gives the next steps for the teachers which have been recorded in the column which is next step. Program managers make the teacher accountable for the implementation of that next step by rating how much of the training content that has been given or the next step that has been given by their program manager is being implemented by the teacher. All of this information after every single observation is being entered into this Kaizen system, and this information is stored into the database of this program. After this information has been stored, the way the system has been built, the objective behind it is to provide this information back to the important stakeholders of this program. One of the important stakeholders of this program are the teachers themselves. So when we go into the report generation tab and we want to see how are the teachers performing over the certain period of time, we can actually check that this particular teacher of this program managers, what has been their performance record in the particular month. So if I say that from January 1st, 2016 to January 31st of January, there were supposed to be 2 classroom observations of this teacher, Ashwini Tadge. What has been her performance in the program so far, and how is her mastery level in this program so far. Once I submit this button, I will get a record, a detailed report of her performance of this teacher in my inbox, and that's where this detailed information is valuable even to give information to teacher about their own performance in the program. So as you can see it on the screen, this is the automated report that has been generated about the teacher's performance, which talks about how many days of training the teacher has attended, how many times she has come late for the training, and on each row of a rubric, what has been this teacher's performance, how many observations she has actually have happened, how much homework she has completed. And this information is only shared by the Thermax Foundation's LIFT program with teacher, and the purpose of sharing this information is to ask teacher to reflect on their performance. So this is how the data is being shared back with the teacher. The data is being stored for the program analysis, and another most important way in which we are using this system is if you go to this home tab of each and every vertical of the program, you will be able to see a snapshot of as of today where does this program stand. So as of today, what has been the performance of the teacher, what has been the mastery level of the teacher. You can see that in the primary teachers we have 94% attendance as of today. We have 76% of the mastery or the homework that they have completed. We see that 11% of the teachers are coming late to the program. We have seen that 75% is the implementation score, and on each row of a rubric we can see what has been the average mastery over this curriculum input. and depending on this mastery, we are able to take the call on where do the next curriculum input needs to be focused. For example, if the teachers have mastered the skill I2, which is setting up a classroom rules in their classroom, then we are able to give them a next input which is related to row I3, because the entire curriculum has been sequenced with the formula of snowman effect, where the mastery over one skill is built at a time, and that goes to the and then it leads to the mastery over the other skill, and the input has been given in a sequential manner in the monthly training. So this is how this data driven system is actually helping us in a decision making related to the how the curriculum also needs to be sequenced further and needs to be delivered to teachers. This system also helps us to understand how have been the program managers functioning. Since we have around 8 to 9 program managers, understanding each of the program managers' strengths, their areas of improvement is also of paramount importance. And for that, if we are able to check that how many of the program managers are needing help in a particular area, we can actually have a report, automated report generated for each of these program manager. For example, if I want a report of the Samran's performance or his teacher's performance from suppose we want this performance from January month, from 1st of January to 30th of April, and if I press this submit button, an automated report of the last 4 months of the performance of Samrant as a program manager and also of his teachers, I will be able to get access to that immediately in my inbox. The same report is actually also being shared with the same program managers, so that each one of them can actually have a look at the data, and through that data they are able to understand where are the areas of improvements for them. As you can see, the process takes hardly 5 to 6 seconds to actually have that report in your inbox, and in this report I am able to see that Samrant as a program manager currently is handling around 13 teachers, and these are the names of his teachers, what has been the attendance of every single of his teacher, how many observations have happened, and what is been the performance on each row of a rubric for Samrant. And this is where I think downloading this statement and understanding that, for example, the Archana Bis's attendance has been 50%. These are the objective data points that gives us a summary of the performance of the teacher as well as the program managers, and this serves as a using data to actually guide our program managers as well. To improve their coaching skills, it's also essential to look at what are the next steps that this program manager is giving it to their teachers, and are they even affecting the implementation score of their teachers. Which are the teachers that have been implementing his feedback, which are the teachers who have not been implementing his feedback, and what can be the reasons for that. All of that can be analyzed through this data driven platform. So the data driven platform actually gives you the information and guides the program design. It guides the curriculum input that needs to be provided to teacher. It guides the coaching abilities of the program manager, and most importantly, it helps us to give the information to the most important stakeholder of our program, which is the teacher, and we call it as a continuous and comprehensive evaluation, not only of children but also of a teacher's performance from the day they step into the program to the day that they complete this program. Their performance, their professional expectations, all of that is being tracked, and every single month reports are being generated, and those reports are shared with their with these teachers by their program managers. So the Kaizen is one of the most innovative solution for ensuring the monitoring and evaluation of the teacher training space, and ensuring that whatever the Thermax Foundation's LIFT program is doing is actually making impact on our end customer, which is the teacher and student or not, is something that this tool is helping us a lot with. Thank you.